Yeah,
to get the full detail of what happened. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
If you want to take your notes and digitize them, I found a new software that works awesome.
You see,
That's what I've been working on today.
I can't type nearly as fast as I can write.
Really?
So, yeah, not even close.
Do you like look at the keyboard when you're typing?
No, I'm just bad.
Holy shit! It's like you never played fucking RuneScape. Jesus.
Oh my god, I know this is mind-blowing, Lucas, but RuneScape was before my time.
It's still a thing. It is very
Yeah,
much
it still
still a
exists.
thing.
It is, but
It's like
wasn't
Ultima
big.
Online. Like it's still a niche.
It never dies. Yep.
Yep.
It like my time was like the tail end of Neopets. All right, so like that's what I grew up with.
I feel you.
They never typed in Neopets?
Nope. They were like funny browser games. That was that and what was it? Miniclip and addicting games.
Yeah, I was there for that.
Yeah.
Right, are we all good to go?
I mean, only on a technicality, but yeah.
Yeah.
Two scorching ray. Yep.
Ready to rock. Level 7.
Yeah, buddy.
Level 7 happens.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I updated my character. I don't remember if I did.
Level 4 spells.
It's
Yep.
it's kind of going to be a low key session, so it's not a big deal.
Oh, perfect. So I can just do that in the background.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I did part of the level up.
I should probably grab my phone and open chat just in case somebody pops in.
Are we good to remove all the debuffs and everything?
Yes.
Okay.
All debuffs, but don't rest.
But don't rest. You got it.
Now, I still have 5... I still have 5 rounds remaining on my healing tonic. Or my soothing tonic.
Yeah, go ahead and cancel that.
Okay.
But you guys can heal up to full. You just you don't have your spells back.
Deal!
Because
that includes our new spells, right?
right, yeah.
So, yeah, okay, so we don't get our new spells either. Got it.
Oh shit.
Not late. So let's have a recap, shall we?
Yeah.
Why don't everybody jump at once?
I'm pulling out my notebook to see if it has anything useful for a recap. Let's see.
Somebody else has the sword, I think.
Brendan has a sword.
Give me that back, you son of a bitch! Anyway.
What? You don't want to give it to the person who could probably use it best right now?
I mean, it's tempting.
Tactical standpoint.
Trust me, there's a part of me that's considering this. I've been mulling this over for weeks. But no, this is not the right time to do that. This is not the right time to do it if we're going to do that. I still haven't decided that yet, but...
Hey, I mean, you know what my Discord is. You can send me messages.
Yeah. But...
we continued along the path of fire and flame until we came across some weird stonework that kind of just like molded out of like the trees, and everything's like molded into the stonework. Once we entered, there's a fuck ton of water. And we were gracious enough to get halfway caught apart. And...
oops. This one. This one. There we go.
But we were... I gotta find names of reference. The Frosty Sea Drake and his two Kelpie buddies jumped us. We had a second phase boss fight that kind of got a little uncomfortably close in some points.
Yeah, very dicey.
Let me just stroke my own ego for a second. I tanked 178 damage that fight.
Yep. It's like Friendem was like, yeah, how's it feel?
Oh, bad. It hurts all over.
Everywhere.
That was a good proof of concept for a character's ability to heal tank, though.
And then, Friendem and Spear Havoc witnessed a spectral image of Roshan appear before us.
Oh, that's right. What was that one?
And there's also like a fleshy, I think like abomination-ish like hand that appeared in the vision as well.
Yep. And then we next time on Dragon Ball Z it, basically.
Yep. Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
So the party kind of catches their breath for a second on this platform. And then pop! You guys appear on the bank.
I'm kind of search around for my make sure I have my shield and my hooked hammer strapped on my body.
Everything you guys entered with is on your person.
All right, cool. Because I kind of panic dropped this shit in the water, and I was kind of concerned.
And it's actually nighttime.
And I got my bird, right?
Yeah.
He flies down from like a tree because he was just like perched up in like a little nest out here.
Journal, calendar.
Does Waterfang glow in the dark?
Faintly, not enough for light, but it you do see the runes.
I'll kind of just like hold the blade up for the light to hit it, and it's just like, ooh, this is a pretty baby.
And you see two centaurs heading over, with a woman with them, and no one else.
Do we recognize the centaurs?
Yes. And you recognize the woman.
Oh.
Maru! Called it. Called it.
And she looks very worried. What took so long? Where are the others?
How long has it been?
2.5 days.
Yeah, that checks out. As for where the others are, I don't know, and I'm concerned about it too, because their water breathing definitely wore out.
Oh, that too.
And she's pacing back and forth, and she says, I can't go in.
Why not?
I don't know. I can't go. It will not let me.
Oh, shit. Well, we kind of got separated going inside.
Yeah,
we never saw them on the inside.
Yeah, we haven't seen them
on the shore. Yeah.
And she immediately starts swimming back over to where it was. And you see her straining against the entrance. And it doesn't look like she can get in the entrance.
Rescue a party of 5?
Yeah, we could try and go back in.
I mean, I got some spells left, but if we run into anything bad, we're gonna have to just get out.
I got a handful of spells left. I actually have a good
I
amount.
got this. I'll call out tomorrow, and it's like, well, the one thing that's happened for us at least is the sword became more extravagant, and I'll show it up to her.
She is not paying any attention at all. You see her casting spells at the end.
Maybe we could ask her to cast a water breathing spell or like a defensive spell on us if we do want to go back in and try to find her brother.
I mean, I'm all down for rescue.
I mean, they did help us out quite a bit once we got past the walls of the academy, so like a lot. That first battle.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll swim over and see if I'm able to re-enter.
I'll do the same.
Thomas will follow.
Fuck it, all together.
Elquin, you joining us?
You go. Yep. Are you?
Bueller?
Bueller?
Hello?
There you go.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I said a couple times that I'll just follow the group.
Okay.
Must have muted my mic.
No.
Must have been pooping.
You're for pooping?
I'm sorry, but you're stuck with this joke for the rest of time.
Forever. I use it on
Rest of
the
this group.
Yeah.
So, Frindum, you leading the way, try to enter, and there's a magical force stopping you from going in.
I want to kind of like hold Waterfang up and basically like hold it downwards by the handle and kind of just try and see if I can like just push through with it.
It's like Waterfang hits an invisible barrier, and you are not allowed in.
I'm gonna try to cast Dispel Magic at the barrier.
Okay, roll a counteract check.
What?
So cast Dispel Magic.
Okay.
Does it not give you a counteract button?
Negative.
One version of the spell did. Counteracts. There's no, okay, so just roll your modifier, your spell check modifier. Your spell attack modifier.
I think that's this.
Little dice. Yeah.
No, not for Druid. For
Next spell DC.
Yeah. Divine spell attack cancels as you must target before you attack. So
Just target me.
Yeah, I'll target somebody.
That's fine.
Come on. Big bucks, no whammies. Fuck! Fuck!
Ooh,
God
that
damn
is
it!
on brand.
Omen.
That is on brand for us.
All right, this is like on brand for story too, I think.
And the barrier remains there. What you do see is you see Alyssa shielding two of her down party members, trying to hold her ground against a water drake.
Oh, fuck that.
We see them from the entrance? Is that what you're saying?
You see them like you're from above.
Is there anything we can do?
Can I try to like channel water feign and see if I can like swim towards them?
The barrier remains in place.
It's like I'm just like I keep trying and push and just in vain.
And you see Maru channeling something, and a yellow energy surrounds Isabella, who is downed, and she gets back up.
Okay.
And Maru looks over angrily and asks, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Well, I'm gonna join her. I'm gonna start casting healing spells at them. Are they close enough? Yeah.
Wait,
we're gonna do this
Okay.
is we're going to have each party member help in one way. And you're going to describe that way, and I'll pick the appropriate role. So I think an appropriate one for Spear Havoc is going to be a divine attack.
Okay. What do I do?
And it will be the
Divine
target
spell
dummy.
attack.
He's like,
How do I do that?
He's like divine attack. I don't know.
Okay,
Dice.
so
Hit the
in
dice next
your-
to spell DC.
Next to spell DC. Where is that? Spell DC.
Underneath red
Oh,
bar.
there we go. Okay. Divine spell attack. Yep. We're targeting. That's not good. Not
Okay.
bad.
That is one success. You
Yay.
revive the other one, but then a water breath attack comes, and
Oh, fuck!
no, that's good. And they crit save their reflex save.
Oh. Hell yeah.
Who's next up?
Thomas will go if no one else wants to.
All right, what are you doing, Thomas?
I'm using the power of my mind to reach down and try to help them. Maybe cast some spells that'll chase some enemies away and give them a little more of a break. Maybe a little fear, maybe a little paralyze. Anything that would help them mindfully.
Okay. So your DC is 25. Let's see. That's a regular failure, unfortunately.
Damn.
Well, that was my turn. Damn.
All right, who's next?
I guess I'll go. I'll try to.
Can you guys hear me now?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. My mic was weird. Go ahead.
I guess I'll try to send down some, true strike ability to their attackers.
Okay. Let's see. Let's not just do spell attacks every time. What do I want to do here? Give me a crafting check to try to get through this barrier with your spells.
Oh no, not that.
It sure beats occultism.
Oh. Can I hero point that?
You sure can. Hero point it right down to an at one.
Oh, I got to give myself a hero point first.
Lucas, stop trying to manifest it.
There you go. Let's try that.
Oh damn!
Woo! Hey, it's better. It's better.
All right, that's a regular failure. Who's next?
Brendan's gonna kind of be just like pounding at this barrier in a rage.
Okay. Yeah,
He's going to try.
a water fang attack.
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely. I'm going to just slash at this barrier as hard as I can and try and angle an attack to ride down at the water drake. I'll target myself. Oh, must be weird, interesting. Just target before you attack. Yes. Okay. Well, high construct. You shall get targeted. Oh wow, that is fucking cool. I get the damage roll sheet now.
Okay. Are you taking the result of that?
No.
There you go. That's a crit success. So you guys have 3 good points and 2 bad points. Hank.
All right. Do I see any enemies that they are currently battling?
Yeah, the water drake. It's diving in and out of the water, and it's hard for them to get a beat on it. They're having trouble since they can't breathe water.
I wish I had something for that.
That is kind of the son of a gun of the thing, because like I have something for that, but it takes a minute to cast.
I'm gonna cast Impending Doom on the water drake.
Impending Doom. Okay.
Holy shit.
It's a DC 25.
Please, please, please. No.
Oh!
Yes!
It's a failure to save.
Yes!
And
immediately off guard. Right into
Coughing.
done one. Oh.
Coughing, rolling onto the ground is the battered House of Augustus. Maru immediately comes over and slaps Augustus across the face. Which just makes him
Brendan, in the
groan.
meantime, is going to immediately go over to Alyssa and I can't remember the name of the paladin, but go over and make sure Lois is. Yep, Alyssa. I'll go up to her and I'll pick her up with lay on hands.
Okay. She groans, rolls over, and gets to saving the rest of her teammates.
Yeah,
Come on, I know it sucks. We got this.
I think Spear Havoc is going to start bustling around like the charge nurse in a fucking ICU, barking orders and getting everybody to where they're not going to imminently die.
Brendan's just the hired help.
And slowly but surely, they are up. And they look pretty dazed. And Alyssa looks down in surprise as her battle axe is shining with runic energy.
I'd like to pause for just a second and just be like, I can't believe I hit that by +1. Like,
that was a great save. Hey, you go from a nat 1 and then you flip it around.
No shit. All right. Sorry. Ugh. I will
And
also.
the centaurs come over.
Yeah.
In the meantime.
Well, that was interesting.
Augustus still groans, and he's just sitting on the lakeshore looking out at the entrance as it sinks back into the lake. And you see Isabella shuffling her deck.
Ooh, draw the fake cards, girl.
And she approaches Friendum, and she says,
shit.
Cut.
All right. I cut 2/3 of the way in.
Okay.
And I kind of gingerly pull it out so it's still not facing me. And I snap it over.
It's the tower reversed. And she shakes her head ominously.
Well, I don't know anything about your cards, but I don't like the head nod or the head shake.
Can we ask her what she knows about that card?
And she just looks and says, "Delayed disaster."
Well, ain't that my life?
That's just fantastic.
All right, but that means we have time to prepare.
And then Wanby steps forward and says, "Speaking of, we should really get to safety so you can recover.
I agree.
Yes.
It is not safe." And he slams his staff into the ground, and a circular green portal opens up on the forest floor.
I'm gonna go check on Asher and see if he needs help getting over.
Yeah, does anybody else on the other team need help getting up?
They appreciate your help. They hobble back into the portal and just kind of plunge inside, and you hear them landing on something soft.
It sounds like a good idea. And
Yeah.
I'm
gonna go into the portal myself.
Thomas is gonna fall in.
Yeah.
And then we have a montage.
One time.
Um.
I'm gonna change one of my spells out. That's what I was asking.
Time. Morning. And Wanby has left to go hunt. The other centaur has gone home, and everyone hears a knock at the door. You're in the common area, just kind of getting up, having breakfast, still recovering.
I'm gonna grab Water Fang and approach the door because I'm not sure who would knock around here.
Thomas will get up behind him and kind of ready himself just a little bit in case as well.
I'll kind of just wave my hand down. So I just keep it on the down low.
Yep.
Question.
And Maru is also edging to the side, readying a spell.
Question at this point, did we get a full rest for the night?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess Elquin will be kind of leaning back in a table with gun smoke still holstered, but his hand is on it, just kind of tapping, waiting for something to happen.
Yeah,
Waiting for it to happen.
The knock definitely woke me up because it's odd that hasn't happened in our stay here so far.
And so the centaurs are out, so I don't know who else is here.
I'm definitely keeping my ear to the door, but I'm not going out quite yet.
Okay, you hear a sharper knock this time.
All right, Friendem will go to the door. And is there like a peephole or anything to see out front?
Yes.
He will put his eye up to the peephole and see what horrors he can imagine. Oh. Can I try and detect intent?
She knocks again, sharper this time, like banging on the door this time.
All right, fine. I crack the door up and put my head through, and it's just like, what?
Okay. What's your AC?
My AC is 27.
All right.
Holy Jesus.
Sorry, what's your fortitude save?
Plus 12.
All right.
What?
What? I just get fucking blasted in the fucking face.
Dude, mine is plus 13.
Your face is disintegrated. You are dead.
Insta-kill.
What did you say it was?
DC 22.
22, thank you.
And I know what you're really asking for.
Ruh-roh.
Can we go with AC?
Okay. You get shoved back from the door being pushed open. And in walks...
She only pushes me back a couple feet, though.
Enough to walk in the door.
Yep.
And in walks a very tattooed woman. As soon as Maru sees her, she starts casting a spell, and the woman holds up her hand and she says, "I'm only here to talk. You're safe, Maru."
Can I just say that
Friendem's gonna kind of be like,
I'm in love.
Can I just say that your skill in stable diffusion is fucking mind-blowing?
Looks fucking great.
Thank you. It took a long time to get her right.
God,
because
dang.
it kept like saying, "Oh, you want tattoos? Okay, we're gonna draw tattoos on her breasts. That's not what I'm looking for. I want her to have clothes on. Fuck off."
Yeah, I'm
A
sure.
little bit bigger breath would have worked, though.
She's
boy.
athletic built.
Yes.
Yeah, and she Maru very slowly undoes the spell, but she's watching very warily. And you hear Maru hiss, "Goddamned Veil Keeper, here."
Friendem's gonna kind of be standing in like the middle of the room now from being shoved back, and like kind of like glancing back and forth between is like I don't know what's going on.
Elquin will, once Friendem got pushed back, he's gonna stand up and pull the gun and point it at her, and in a very, very gruff voice, tell her to just calm it down a little bit. But his voice pitches and squeaks and cracks because he is scared shitless.
Is Maru still on the floor?
Maru
I
is
don't think
standing.
anybody.
Oh, she's standing. Well,
Yeah,
with the
Friendem got pushed back a little bit so she could walk in, but she's
I
standing
thought-
there at the entrance.
Oh, I thought Maru went down. Okay, never mind.
I think Spearhack, entirely on brand, is going to look up with interest from the bowl of assorted nuts that he's been eating this whole time.
Frindom, are you still standing in the way?
I'm gonna if she like goes to like step past me, like I'll let her pass, but just kind of still like in caution.
So she turns to look at you, Frindom, and you feel this steely, cold presence as her eyes meet yours, and you get the very clear intent she's going to walk past you.
I'll try and match the stare as I like
Give me a will save.
take a half step back. Yeah, I will meet her stare.
Oof.
Not with that.
You do not meet her stare. You avert your eyes from this very scary, very dangerous looking woman, and she walks past you and sits down at the table.
Do you need me to do a stealth roll?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Blind.
That's control, right?
Yeah.
Is it control or shift?
Yeah, control.
Guys, just press the button.
Probably roll the fucking one. Like I do.
Okay. Maru has her back against the wall, and she's watching with a very worried expression. Ashara doesn't even look over, and she says, "As your apostate companion said, I am a veil keeper. My name is Ashara." And she just turns to regard each of you for a little bit at a time.
Even me?
On her forehead, the tattoo moves, looking right at Elquin.
Okay, Elquin, I'm good. Yeah, I'm Ank, so I'm good.
Oh, Ank, sorry, Ank, my bad.
Oh shit!
So I will. Elquin will. He's still got the gun pointed at her, but he'll kind of look around to find out who's ever closest to him, and just kind of lean over and whisper, "What the hell's a veil keeper? Were we supposed to learn that?"
Thomas is gonna stare at that eye on her forehead moving around, and he's gonna close his eyes and see if he can't get into her mind at all, and see if she has a message.
Okay. How do you intend on doing this?
Magically. How about? I mean, I guess the eye and the mental kind of is occultism. Am I incorrect?
Okay, you can try for a blind occultism check.
I would say I'd like to help you, but I won't be much help.
Yeah, and with how happy he was. Oh, sorry, that's not blind. Damn it.
You wasted a good roll. It's going to be a 1 now.
I did. Oh, I know.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 1.
Oh no.
Go on, 20!
Question mark.
We all wait with bated breath.
Yup.
Oh, and since we're at kind of a lull here, can I get my bird on the map, just to update him to level 7.
You should be able to drag him in from characters.
I was looking for a place for that, but he's not listed on
So
actors.
So you've got your chat box, the encounters tab, then the actors.
Okay, rock.
All the way in the top right. Yeah, you just drag them on screen.
There we go. We're at 7-0.
You guys see Thomas clench his head and just roll his head back and forth for a second.
Oh, good lord, guys! There's something. Oh, we're not ready for it. This hurts. This hurts so much. Let's not push on anymore, okay?
I think Spear Havoc's going to set his bowl of nuts aside, and he's just going to lean forward and just point blank her with some questions. So what's your deal? Why are you here? And why is your face so scary?
My deal, and she sets her hands matter-of-factly on the table, is to track you down. I have been asked, and she regards Maru for a second, to see if you're going to be like her.
And can we have some elaboration on that point, please?
I'm going to shout out, while still thinking I'm hidden. So you're from the academy?
Yes. I am from Katmu, but I'm not an instructor. I am a veil keeper. We go out past the safety of the walls, trying to find something that might lead us to survive.
I'll shout out.
Guys,
Aren't we seeking the same thing then?
And she plays out a laugh. It's really just a mild chuckle. And then she looks at you dead in the eye. No, it isn't. I, for one, could not have entered the temple. My question is, why could all of you? And then Maru kind of shifts a little bit on the wall.
Friendin will kind of glance over, see what Maru's doing.
And Maru is tugging at her hair a little bit, and she says, I couldn't go down there either. And then Ashara coldly responds that, well, it seems you didn't accomplish anything by leaving, did you?
I'll spout up, but it's apparently we have, because we were able to. No, we weren't able to go down through the tunnel, were we? We were just able to cast spells down there.
But we had to follow Swordnimi's instructions. That's why we were there.
True.
And she turns to look at first Spear Havoc, and then she spins her magical eye to look at Frindom.
Aha!
Interesting. So, just one of you was not worthy.
Just one of us was not worthy? What do you mean by that?
You had to split it.
I mean, all of us
Yes,
were
that makes
unworthy,
sense.
but you know.
Oh,
You're talking about like
Elquin will kind of nod his head and point to his temple to. Oh, I got what you're saying. I got what you're saying.
And you feel her gaze pass over you, and back to Frindom and Spear Havoc. Place it on the table.
That was a little bit of a demanding tone. I would appreciate it, please, in there somewhere.
Make a will saving throw. She turns all three eyes
Let's go. This is going to be bad.
boldly to regard you, Spear Havoc.
Nat 20, baby!
Brendan knew what was going on, so he's just gonna like kind of gingerly come towards the table and place the sword on it.
That is a regular failure, Spear Havoc.
Ooh, she
it
is
is-
up there then.
It is very intimidating to try to look her in the eyes. Frindom.
Yeah.
I think I need to throw a little calm emotion at the bit.
That would go poorly.
Best luck. Best of luck.
I mean, just look at her face,
Chill her
man.
out a
She's
bit.
scary, man.
Unless
She's
you
got,
roll
like,
a nat 20, bud. I don't know if it's going to work.
She's got the like living skeleton bone structure going on, man. This lady don't fuck around.
Yeah.
Well, Woo, you've had some pretty nice weather to work in, damn it.
True.
I called the person that took my shift and said, no fair. You know, I don't get to be on vacation and not have snowfall.
Yeah, right. All right.
Oh, don't worry though. It's supposed to get terrible here anytime now.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm not on vacation anymore, though.
Frindom, what do you do?
What would you need the sword for?
I want, and she says this, drawing out her words. She speaks in a pretty moderate tone, but when she emphasizes words, it's very terrifying. To look at the blade. Both of them. And she turns to Alyssa, who's also in the room.
Elquin's just kind of sitting over there, gun out, going, "I knew it."
Oh, I'm ready to party. Like I'm standing up now because obviously I've been seen. Ink's been seen. But yeah, I'm ready to go.
Thomas is going to give a little retort. You see with your eyes. Why do we need to put them on the table?
And she kind of spits out at you. Idiot boy. You think this sees all there is to be seen? Observation, direct observation, is still important. I told you, you will be free to leave. I'm here to gather information. Do you not possibly understand the gravity of our situation?
No,
we don't. Why don't you?
No, not really, because nobody's fucking told us.
Fernum's gonna kind of keep his mouth shut with like a thin line, but he's gonna kind of glance over Alyssa, kind of like shake his or like kind of like nod his head side to side, like little unsure, but I'll come and present the blade closer, but I still want to keep it in my hands.
And what was Thomas saying? Because he got cut off there.
Oh no, I'm good. We're good.
Okay. As you hold it out, she doesn't reach for it, but a blue circle appears around her tattooed eye, and she breathes in incredibly slowly. I'm talking like a 60-second inhale.
Yeah, my thoughts just went dirty, so I'm gonna stay quiet.
I was like, damn, she can snort.
And then she exhales, and projecting out of her mind is Wanby.
Ooh.
Wanby.
Hello there.
And you see Wanby talking to Ashara. And Wanby is chanting. You hear Wanby chant about rising flames engulfing the sky, underground beasts made of shadows, the shattering of a multifaceted crystal, and a two-headed serpent splitting along the seam. You see Wanby stop chanting, and he says in a grave voice, "I see a city in peril."
Hmm.
What city?
And then the memory fades, and Ashara opens her real eyes again. I think it's time that you were told the truth.
That would be
And she
appreciated.
reaches into her pocket and she pulls out a crystal.
Do I recognize the crystal?
Absolutely.
Anti-magic crystal.
Yes.
I got one in my pack.
And she asks the group, why does the Academy have these?
Probably to protect itself from overtly powerful and dangerous magic.
False.
To keep
They're
magic.
there to, and she speaks over you. They are there to stave off the inevitable. We've heard many prophecies, and they all end the same.
Thomas is going to take that second to look at Maru and say, is that same end where my parents get attacked? Did you attack my parents?
Oh.
um,
Damn.
Maru looks sort of taken aback here at the hard change of events, and she says, "No, I didn't attack anyone." Some, and she looks over to Shara, attacked me, and I defended myself long enough to get away.
All right. Well, I mean, Thomas is still just going to stand there. He listened.
Ashara kind of shrugs that off. She has the sense that she has a laser focus. And she says, I don't think anyone at the Academy outside of this room could have entered the 2 trials that you 10 have gone through. Why do you think that is?
Yes, our mommies told us we're special.
Because I got with a group of people that take me to really dangerous places.
Can I ask, what were the 2 trials?
One, the village. 2, the lake. 3, the sea of fire.
Do you happen to have a transcript of the prophecy that this is part of? That spear
I
habitat.
know. I'm thinking.
Yeah, okay. I would love to have it.
She turns one of her rings in her on her hand passively. And Thomas just like shoots across the screen. And she says, I do. I don't want to tell you.
And why don't you want to tell us?
Because everyone who knows it in full cannot participate.
All right. Any highlights we should be aware of?
Probably. I don't know how much I can tell you. We are, quite unfortunately, literally basing all of our society on your backs.
Wow, that's a wonderful thing to tell a 14-year-old. No, just don't worry. Just everything you've ever known is entirely reliant upon your performance in the coming months. Yeah. Great, awesome. Totally not going to crumble under that pressure.
Hashtag no pressure.
Oh, don't worry. There's even more worrying things within the prophecy.
They're supposed to be like reassuring us over here, not like making it worse.
No,
I'm gonna have to become an alcoholic at the ripe old age of 15.
You 10 have proven against all odds that you are resilient and steadfast. You have succeeded where we fully expected others to fail. Why do you think we tell students not to go beyond the wall?
Because it's dangerous.
Because they will all die violently.
Fair.
Every single one of them. Most of the teachers at the academy could not survive outside the walls.
Wow.
You have to be a veil keeper to safely pass through the crystals. And yet, you 10
jumped a wall.
Managed to escape fairly, she looks at some of you, unscathed.
Quick question. You said you're here speaking to us because we passed 2 of the tests, the town, the lake, fire. Which of the tests have we not faced yet? Is it the fire?
Give me a will save.
Can I
Blind or public?
No, public.
Can I assist him on
the
that?
DC's 33.
Nope.
Oh, perfect.
Oh.
She glowers at you, Thomas. Yes, child, it is the lake of fire. Tell me, was the water cold? And she widens her eyes.
It was.
Then it was not fire, was it not? And she turns to address the rest of you.
She cold.
I should get a new throw on that because I don't know what DC was.
Ishara says, something is approaching. It will probably happen very soon. I don't know that you can return to safety in time.
Elquin will ask, where exactly is this lake of fire?
And she appreciates this question. I do not know. Somewhere deep underground. But you will know it when you see it.
Will the water be cold or hot?
She does not regard this as a serious question.
Frenda will pop in with a serious question, so I'm assuming underground beasts of shadows would probably be included there.
She says, I dare not speak more about this particular subject. I don't want to tell you too much.
Thomas will ask, we're not going to make it to safety. What's approaching?
I cannot answer.
Hank would like to ask that, are we going to be going underwater to reach this destination?
I feel like we're asking too many details, guys.
This is a prophecy, man. They're intentionally vague.
She says the journey back would be arduous and time-consuming. I offer you 2 interlinked bits of assistance. One is a one-way trip back to the city. 2 is a Veil Keeper tool that might assist you.
I'm down for tools.
Yeah, I think we should get the tool.
We
To
only have
accept one, you must accept the other.
yeah. That was gonna be my
Do we know
second.
details about this?
That was gonna be my second question. Like, do we only get one or we get both? So we get both, right?
You get both or none.
Both.
What is the
Yeah.
catch?
What catch? We're on the same team.
You're a little
I
too
think-
scary for me to believe
a
that
lot
without a little more evidence.
I think the catch is we would have to escape again.
If we use the tools, can they be recharged?
She says, the rumors about its utility don't mention anything about using it up.
Okay. I mean,
Using it
my
up.
votes to accept.
Yeah, we definitely take the assist.
Down.
Yeah,
Like-
we take them both, no
Why?
doubt.
Why
My
would we
mind.
not?
Not?
Just group choice.
Well, is there what's the centaur's name again?
Wanby?
Wombi. Is Wombi in the room with us?
No.
I'll turn to the group saying, you know, if we go back to the city, we're gonna have to get here again. So I don't know, can Wombi teach us that magic portal spell maybe? So we could come right back here after we're sent back to town?
Maybe
You
but
are
this is
not,
just like
and she speaks over Friendem here. Whenever she talks, she speaks with the air of someone who expects complete, rapt silence when she's speaking. You will not need to return here for some time. Only after your success will you depart the walls again.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to ask the group. Maybe I'm misunderstanding. I thought this was kind of like a scroll we were taking of town portal, so to speak. Am I wrong?
Maybe.
She says that portaling back here is currently well outside of your abilities. These, she gestures again at the anti-magic crystals, have been strategically and methodically organized. No one outside of a Mythkeeper is meant to commune with the old world. Now, you 5, and in accordance, the other 5, have shown a certain proclivity for rule breaking that is, unfortunately, and she gestures towards Maru, precocious.
My question is, what town do we get transported to if we use that? Is that the academy?
Yes.
All
Okay.
right.
I offer you immediate transport, back to the academy. For all I know, it has already started.
All right. Phantom's gonna start grabbing his gear together then.
Augustus's group is whispering amongst themselves.
I'd like to confer
Oh.
with Augustus's group and head over there to see what they are thinking about.
Okay. Alyssa says, I told you, I don't trust her. I don't. Why would I? She looks like literally the devil.
I'll say that,
That's
yeah, I kind of agree. But I think we should take the tools just in case.
And Maru's over there also.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Maru. Obviously, Maru and this girl don't really get along, so I will
Yeah.
ask Maru if she. Maru, you obviously know this person. Does this offer seem legit, or is she kind of a shady character?
Maru says, the offer does seem legit, and she absolutely is a shady character. I think, for once, our goals are aligned. And once I, serve her whims, she'll go back to trying to kill me.
Ooh.
But if we like save the world, we could get like hero status and like absolve you.
I would not be so sure of that.
Hopeful thinking. Hopeful thinking.
Well, I'm thinking maybe we can. I don't know. Maybe we can negotiate with this Veil Keeper. I don't know, a ceasefire between you and the people after you until we have solved the crisis, and then we can go back to an open discussion of whether we can live in peace or animosity towards each other.
Maru says, I think I'm going to take her portal. It is the least bad solution here.
Wow. So Morrow is going to take the portal to the academy from what she escaped and did all that bad shit to the academy. And she says that's the least bad. I just want that to. I want the group to marinate on that for a little bit. Damn.
Well, like I said, I still wonder if we should try to, use a. Obviously, we have some sort of leverage here.
Yeah, I
Maybe
don't know.
we can try to, or at least try to get Maru so she doesn't get smoked on sight.
Well, I think she'll be safe if she comes with us.
Yeah.
But it's just like after the fact is what we'll have to worry about.
Yeah. And
But I think we should leave that for later because.
and we
Maru says, I disagree. I think we should push our luck.
Jesus. Wow. And that's coming
Okay.
from Maru.
I was going to say see what bargaining chips we could get, but.
I am more learned than the 10 of you, I can be a great asset, but I worry about a knife in my back.
From
Don't-
who?
Well, let's count. How many people here have a knife, and how many of them are going to shove it into my back?
I can heal you if somebody does.
One.
I have no knife.
Not from.
Thomas doesn't have
It's
a
not what
knife.
she's worried about.
Have you heard of a soul?
But like the soul of a person? Yeah.
You do know that once the body dies, the soul goes on, right?
Well, yeah, I've seen ghosts and stuff, but
That's because ghosts weren't killed with a knife like that.
I presume she points at Waterfang when she says that.
No, she points
Huh?
at the dagger on Ashara's hip.
Ah.
ah,
Huh.
Maru says, it's all circular, I think. Chronomancy is only possible because even if part of the circle is behind you, if you walk forward enough, you end up back where you started. The only way to pull someone out of that circle is to sever it. That is a knife of severing.
Hmm.
Can I do a chronomancy roll to understand what she's talking about?
Absolutely, that's a great use of that skill. You go right ahead.
Finally! Public or private?
Blind.
Blind. All right. Control.
So the answer is none of those.
Come on. Oh fuck! I don't have a good feeling about this.
So you get the sense that chronomancy and divine magic are more carefully intertwined than anyone would really know or understand that's faced the traditional teachings of the school. It's only through your close connection with chronomancy that you can begin to understand this and catch the implication of what Maru's talking about.
Okay.
Maru is talking about the souls of the 10 of you have been reincarnated,
Oh.
and that those 10 souls are capable of going through the trials. You suspect that one of your 10 souls is the soul of Prince Roshan.
What?
Gonna come running at her.
You guys see Ank's eyes go very wide upon hearing this.
Yeah. Do I need to like huddle with the group and tell them what I heard?
I mean, yeah, if you want to go. So currently, I just want to get a mental picture here. The 10 of you and Maru are huddled. So you're talking about enclosing a second huddle inside the already circle. You can, absolutely.
Yeah,
words,
I
man.
want to share that with everybody because literally my eyes are wide. Like I'm like, what?
He's cracked the code.
Holy shit!
You rolled very well, by the way.
Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely share that with the 11 of us.
Yep.
Well, Maru's the one who said it, so she knows it already. And you feel like Augustus picked it up pretty well also.
Yeah, fuck you, Augustus.
But go ahead and tell the other players, because I pulled you aside for that.
Yeah, I'll definitely share that information with the other players.
Yeah, I'm telling you to. I pulled you into a different Discord chat to say
You.
it.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I
you
did.
did.
He dragged you into the side study. We didn't hear anything he said.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
That's why I was prodding for you to say it. I was just like, yeah, so go ahead and say it. Okay, I say it. No, you didn't say it.
Sorry, I had
repeat what I said.
I had streamer mode enabled, so I didn't hear when you dragged me down into the other
Oh, okay.
other channel. Fuck. God, now I gotta recall what all that was. Fuck.
Quick, I'm gonna hop on Ank's stream.
Yeah, jump on the stream and then let's just like backpedal a little bit to hear all that stuff.
Go back a minute.
Fuck, I don't remember any of it. Jesus.
The mind has short-circuited.
Yeah, like like when she said it, like I was just like, what? And like everything else just disappeared. Like God damn it. Yeah, I can't remember.
Okay, all right. Take two.
Fuck. Sorry.
I dragged you to another room.
Thank you. Yes, I heard that this time.
So the 10 of you are all roughly the same age.
Okay.
Maru is older.
Yes.
Maru could not enter the dungeon. That is because the 10 of you have souls capable of entering the dungeon. Previous versions of your souls have gone through the dungeons before. One of them almost succeeded, and that was Prince Roshan. But in the end, somehow, you guys have now discovered he failed. And you suspect that one of the 10 has the soul of Prince Roshan.
Okay.
Reincarnated. History is a circle, and your deep understanding of chronomancy helps you align divine magic and chronomancy magic and see that they're actually very connected as the magic of souls.
Okay. Thank you. So in the huddle, I'll say we were all able to enter the tunnel or whatever. I think
Temple.
because we were a younger age, because Maru is older than us and she wasn't able to enter it. Also, there's alternate like souls for each one of us, and one of our souls is highly likely to be one of the souls of the Prince Roshan. So one of us is, I don't know if I don't want to say possessed, but like
One of us has heritage.
tied to the soul of Prince Roshan.
Yeah, so I just listened to the stream back. It's reincarnation. Reincarnation is what we're talking about. Holy shit.
Well, it's not necessarily reincarnation, but it's kind of like a time loop.
And the fact that divine magic and chronomancy are
very close.
Yeah, very tightly related, more so than anyone at the academy could really possibly know who's received a traditional instruction from the academy. Your unorthodox learning has branched into studies of magic that had seemingly been lost to time.
Brunch.
Well, upon hearing this, I will instantly look at Augustus.
And Augustus instead looks at Delilah.
Really?
He looks back at you, and then Delilah gives him kind of a confused shrug, like, what are you looking at?
I'm gonna whisper to Augustus, like, I kind of thought the Prince of Rashawn's spirit would be with you since you've been excelling so much, and you kind of have an air of, let's say, royalty about you. But it could be somebody else.
Augustus takes a very uncharacteristic stutter. I don't think it's me.
Okay, Spear Havoc is going to have an aha moment look in his face, and he's going to look at the other group and just point blank, what did Roshan look like in the paintings? He's going to silence his group. He's like, because he is speaking solely to
the other group,
Augustus's group. What did Roshan look like in the paintings?
Well, a golden-haired boy, but I don't. And then Maru holds a hand up, and she says, "It's not a 1-to-1. You don't always look the same as you did previously." Because
your soul can
and
manifest.
she kind of shuffles her hands a little bit. If he did, it'd be Asher, actually.
But so, like, the spirit isn't necessarily tied to a physical form. So it could be tied to any one of us, really, right?
Yeah, it could be. The question is ultimately, who's worthy? Because Roshan wasn't, right?
Yeah.
And neither was I. For the sword, anyway.
I mean, Estra looked between me and Spear and said something was split between us.
Could I do a chronomancy check to see how spirits of the past are connected to the current living people?
No, but someone else can make a divine check that would, or a religion check that would tell that.
Oh boy, what I'm good at.
Oh boy! Uh-huh.
Blind.
Exactly. Blind, you got it.
The blind leading the blind.
Can I assist on that?
No, it's coming to
Outside.
a great conclusion.
Okay. Ooh.
We got somebody who will take notes about this shit. Hooray!
Huzzah! Yeah, I totally didn't hear when he dragged me down to the other channel because I had streamer mode on.
It's totally understandable.
So I just thought he was telling everybody. So I wasn't really taking close notes.
I think Lucas will just have to get into the habit of announcing, especially to you, or like to whoever he drags out.
Well,
because he kind of just relies on the Discord.
Well, and to be honest, I need to be more cognizant of taking streamer mode off. Yeah.
Oh.
Holy shit. Oh, holy fuck. I know absolutely nothing. I rolled like shit.
Nice. It's just like, what's going on? There's nothing in my head.
So I will. Elquin will go to the other group and ask, has anybody other than Delilah tried to hold the axe?
And Alyssa speaks up and says, it's actually everyone but Delilah tried. I failed first, then everyone else did, except Delilah, and then I succeeded.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of how it happened to us. We tossed it around for a couple.
I know I never rolled for it.
You see Delilah looking uncharacteristically serious, and she says, it's not me. I know it's not me.
I don't know if there's any way we can tell that if it's us, like, or not us.
I feel it. I know it's true. It isn't me. I'm not good enough.
Don't.
I'm
I'd just like to point out, Delilah, that's exactly what Roshan said.
Yeah.
She looks at you with a very strange look. She has such a goofy face, and it's really unsettling seeing her be this serious.
We have no way of knowing who it is
Yeah.
until this comes
until
to
the
a head.
moment.
The facts are, like, we can't tell who it is. I don't think it's important right now, but I think it will become very important in the future. And when that time comes, I think it will be revealed to us.
Thomas is going to chime in and say, I don't care what any of you believe. I do know we've only passed 2 of the 3 challenges. The last one's fire. And I do know we're being told we're not going to get back to safety. So what are we going to do about that?
Well, I think the fulfillment of the prophecy is coming closer, and that's why she was saying such things. I don't think it's that we can't get to safety. I think it's that time-wise, it would take us too long to get back to the academy to save the entirety of civilization as we know it.
It might be a little bit of a stretch, but yeah, I really can't.
Was kind of hinting at something bad and being late for it.
Yeah.
Exactly, and I can't imagine why we would want to go back into the academy behind its walls, unless it was very serious. But at least we do have that ability along with the tools that we picked up. So I think we rest and
Well, I know
recharge
one
if
thing.
need be, and then press on.
I know one thing for sure, though, that my family's behind those walls, and if they're in danger, I won't leave them again.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Families are behind that wall. I'm good with staying.
All right. Some of us actually want to go back to our families. Okay, Mr. Rich Kid. Mr.
You've
Secluded
got
because of
daddy
money.
issues.
Well,
He's just like, can I save everyone except for this small selection of people?
I don't
I
have
want you to hit this block specifically.
I don't have any family, but I'll do what I can to get all of you guys back to yours. We've been through a lot together, and I think we've grown a lot together. And I'm including this in the huddle that we're in with the other group. I'll definitely do what I can to help each and every one of you, if at all possible.
Alyssa steps back from the group and says, I'm ready.
I nod my head.
I think we're ready too.
All right. Let's get the show on the road, I guess.
Augustus steps in the way of
Leroy Jenkins.
Augustus steps in front of people stepping forward, and he says, "Wait a second, Ashara." And then he kind of looks at the group of the players, and he says, "There's something I want first."
I kind of cock an eye at him.
Okay. Frindham's gonna kind of like tense up in anticipation for something.
I want a stay against my sister.
Come on!
An official stay. Ashara looks over at Maru, and she reaches into her pouch, and she pulls out a coin-looking object, and she flips it at Maru.
I'm gonna
There's your
ask.
stay.
I'm gonna ask. What is exactly an official stay? I'm not familiar with that.
A stay of execution?
I
Yes.
don't know.
There's currently a contract, not on her head, but what's inside.
Her
This
knowledge.
gives you at least as much time as the end of days. But that probably isn't that long anymore. And she turns behind her and opens up a portal.
Oh, just one more thing before you go, Ashara. Is that knife soulbound?
Are you talking like in like the Skyrim sense?
No, I'm talking the knife that she is carrying, the soul severer or whatever. Is it a soulbound weapon?
Is soulbound a thing in Pathfinder?
It's a thing that you put in your lore. Shiverfang is soulbound, I believe, or at least that was implied.
I mean, you've seen two people wear it or wield it.
I don't think that's what soulbound is.
Connection to our souls.
Oh my god, I took better notes than the GM. That's it, boys. I've done it. I've reached the pinnacle.
He's ascended.
No, I think soulbound was something. When was it talked about? I think after we arrived back from the village, we went into the library.
Yeah,
did
there
some
was
research,
something.
and it was talking about soulbounding is something that happens with certain weapons of prophecy. And it's an old, forgotten thing. It wasn't just weapons of prophecy. But they take a piece of a person's soul, and so...
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I remember.
Yeah,
Oh,
whenever they
okay.
die or something happens, they live on in the weapon. And it tends to have a lot of stuff involved with that. So, Spirit Havoc figures it probably isn't, but he ought to ask, is the knife soulbound? I'm having to make you think on
She
your feet.
says
Ooh, I'm going towards that shit. Where is it?
there's a rite of passage to join the Veil Keepers.
It doesn't involve soul binding yourself to a weapon.
Maybe it
It
does.
deals with enslaving the spirit of one of these daggers.
Ooh, that is so
That
much
sounds
bad. Are you sure? Are you sure you're not the baddies? Are you positive? Is there any skull tattoos you're hiding under your clothing somewhere?
Sounds a little dark.
And she looks directly at you, and she says, the question of is it tasteful or not is inconsequential. The question of whether the ends justify the means is the only one that matters.
Definitely, probably baddies. That's totally a thing a baddie would say.
I
Dude,
kind
you're
of
like,
I kind of nod my head in agreement because I'm a kind of a necromancer, kind of sorcerer, so I understand.
Anyway, we don't have time to keep carrying on this conversation, shall we? And he's gonna kind of start strutting off towards the portal while gathering up what he needs.
Maru is clenching the coin, and she goes through it first.
So
well, hot
Moreau
damn.
is
All right,
coming
boys,
with us.
you know the usual thing. Friend him first. See ya.
File in line. And I'm taking rock
yeah.
this time.
Not my computer. What's going on?
And as you guys go through the portal,
It's like a portal from The Witcher.
you find yourself seated at a familiar table.
Oh baby.
Hot damn.
My third favorite place in the whole wide world.
Friendham's gonna
The library.
quick inventory check.
And Maru shivers, and she says, "Here again."
Same room?
Same four walls.
Experience. Oh, don't be such a downer about it. I mean, you probably won't get knifed in the back for now. It's fine.
Phobia?
And following through the portal behind you is a paper airplane.
All right. Reflex to catch it out of the air.
Okay, sure. Give me an unarmed attack.
Unarmed attack? Gotcha. Let's see.
Should be just in your actions, yeah.
Damn!
Oh, yeah, okay, all right. You snatch it right out of the air. Do you open it up?
I'll look it over real quick, kind of inspect it.
It has
before
writing on the
unfolding it.
inside.
Yeah, I'll unfold it.
Okay. You open it up, and the text runs off the page and down your arms. Who has the compass?
Hey, guess whose pocket the compass is in?
Is it yours?
Yep.
Yep, I've got the arcane compass.
All right. And it runs down your forearms. It feels like cold water. And it runs up to your shoulders, then down your back and into your pack.
I'll open my pack up. Kind
The
of.
compass is floating in it.
All right, well, cool. And I'll grab it and I'll set it on the table.
Okay. There's a hinge on it. Now.
I'll open the hinge.
Inside is another hinge.
And flipped open the second hinge.
And projected in the middle of this U-shaped open compass is a picture. Oh, hang on. I didn't add this page yet.
That says,
sorry.
Obi-Wan,
Loading screen.
your only hope.
Jumanji needs you.
Jumanji, hey. Oh.
I'd go on the Jumanji adventure before the Star Wars. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, what? What?
Come
Blasphemy.
on!
Blasphemy.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Star Wars is a dystopia.
Oh no, I think that'd be
Ooh.
fun because I would work for the Empire.
You
How
do
weird
work
that
for
is.
the Empire.
Would sell out mankind
That's
hard.
that's a hell of a projection.
Hmm.
And you hear in the northeast corner of the room a fluttering sound. Like a shaking, rattling of pages.
Thomas,
Can I
Books are
cast?
coming alive. They're gonna eat us.
Can I cast shield? I feel so
Sure.
fragile.
Yeah, you can cast shield. The fluttering sound still keeps going on.
Thomas would like to look over and see if he perceives anything in the direction of the noise.
It sounds like it's on one of the shelves.
All right, well, Thomas will head on over there. And
One of the books is rattling back
Okay.
and forth like it's trying to pull itself out of the shelf.
first thing I'd like to do is read what the book said. The book's label is.
fine.
Thomas, you're a gnome. I have a bad. It's on the top shelf.
Oh,
I would like to help.
You know?
Okay.
Don't you know that toddler-sized people are supposed to climb unsecured bookshelves because they totally won't fall on top of them?
There is a ladder in the main section that you can grab.
Thomas will grab that ladder and move it on over and climb up the ladder to read the book title.
Elquin is
over
going to
here.
watch all of this and just laugh and go, frickin' Oompa Loompas.
I can't move because it's paused. But I was thinking like
not
human
paused.
ladder ish.
refresh.
Yeah, it is not paused.
Right. F5.
Did I pull the ladder over or not?
You did, yeah. Hang on.
Okay.
Please stand by. The name of the tome is the Alanu Chronicles.
I'll share that with the group and ask if anyone knows anything about it or if I should grab this damn thing.
It is
Let's grab
still
it.
violently shaking on the shelf.
Touch the butt.
What's that?
Touch the butt.
Well, I'll take both hands. Can I reach in between the ladder and grab the book? With
It's
my
off to
little.
the side. Yeah, it's off to the side.
Okay, I'll take one hand and reach out and try to grab it.
Okay. It stops moving as soon as you touch it. And it's trying to open. Like, you can hold it closed pretty easily, but it is trying to open itself.
I'll keep it closed and walk down and come to the middle of the group, and I'll put it on the table and let it open itself.
Okay. It flutters open to almost the last page.
Do I see any words or letters or writing?
You sure do.
Okay, I'd like to look over and see if I recognize the language and see what it says.
It is The language of Nebumura.
I'm going to go on a limb and say I don't know that language. Nope, I sure don't. With it opened, I'll again show it to the group and say, anyone recognize this?
Maru pulls herself away from the corner where she's been kind of standing eyeing the room. And she holds her thumb and middle finger to her eyes, and you see a white energy glow. And she looks right at the book, and she says, "What's a whispering amulet?"
Well, presumably the amulet that's sitting right on the table. Right?
It's an image of the amulet.
Ah. Here's how to point to the image then and say, presumably that.
And she starts taking down some notes while the spell still lasts. It says something about, oh gosh. It's supposed to be found in the tomb of Shamash. But that
I feel like I've heard
that doesn't make any sense. That's and then Augustus chimes up. Shamash is a legend. She didn't really exist. And Isabella is going to say, just because it's a legend doesn't mean it's not real.
All legends can hold a grain of truth.
And Delilah says, "Oh, great. Okay. Well, it's real. Now, where is it?"
I wonder if the compass will show the way, and I'll flip the second hinge back down and see if it like points in a direction or something.
The compass gestures this room.
Thomas will ask Isabella if she knows anything else about this legend that might help us.
Ferdinand was just gonna stare at the compass, just with like a look of confusion, and let the conversation around him continue.
Isabella shuffles and she says, "Cut."
Brendan will look up. It's like, you want me again, or somebody else?
No, somebody just asked Isabella what she knows.
Oh, Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she said, cut.
Cut the deck.
Thomas.
Where are you grabbing?
Roll a D52.
How the hell do you roll a D52?
/R space D52.
Because technology is beautiful like that.
/R
Space 52.
Oh, sorry, 44, not 52.
Oh, 44.
Nope. D40, 44.
Sorry.
All right, so R backspace, or no, backspace R.
This.
A 4.
Okay. It is the card Death reversed.
Huh.
Okay. You really don't know what to do with that.
No one
Death
ever
reverse?
does, she says vaguely.
Death reverse means I should be hearing something.
Death reverse. Could it be like the ending of one thing is just always the start of another?
Is it death or death?
DETH.
Oh, sorry, I heard death. Okay.
Beth.
Well, I don't like this card at all, if that's what that means.
She also says no one ever does to that as well.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Just so I have this right for my notes, what's the card spelled?
Death. Like dying.
Ah, alright, word.
I'm going to turn to Ink and say, do you want to jump on the knife and see if your death releases any information?
So where's the compass pointing? It's sitting on the table, right?
It's
Pointing
gesturing
this
you're in the right
room.
place.
Well, I think Spear Havoc's going to say the obvious thing and go, I always thought this table looked funny.
Alright, Friendem's just gonna take anything at a chance. He's gonna get on top of the table and check it out. Just with the compass in his hand, just kind of, I don't know, just poking around the desk to be funny. But
Okay. Your hand phases through the glass.
There it is.
It doesn't go down very far.
I'm a feel with my
It goes down
hand.
like 3 inches or so. Give me a perception check. You don't find anything. Give me a perception check.
Can I assist?
I'm going to take my time with this and like slow down my searching.
You don't find anything. Give me a perception check. You feel a symbol. And you feel something solid making the symbol.
I'm gonna feel out the symbol with my hand, see if I can kind of like recognize it in some way.
The symbol disappears, and you feel a burning on the back of your hand.
And I like just like pull my hand up and kind of like kind of just like throw it, like snap my wrist in the air, just like from it burning, and like look at the back of my hand.
It's an arrow pointing towards the door.
And I'm gonna show off my shiny new tattoo. Well,
as he moves it around, the arrow rotates towards the door.
Oh shit.
Real quick, it was a whispering amulet. That's what it's called, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Tom's going to say, fuck you, I drew the death card. You all go out that door.
Well, I'll kind of be like, anybody want to come with me?
Yeah, sure. Spear Havoc will follow you.
Hank will go with.
And the all of Augustus' party is in lockstep.
Alrighty.
And you follow it out the door, and it leads you towards the dormitory.
To another dormitory.
To your dormitory.
All right. I'll kind of be like, okay, I'll head into our dorm.
Okay. It points you towards your room.
And I'll walk towards my own room.
It points towards your bed.
And I go to sleep.
Okay.
Or go to sleep, or I'll go to my bed.
Okay. Everyone falls unconscious.
Oh,
So there's just a line of people to my fucking door,
like
to my fucking
breadcrumbs.
bed. Yes.
Brendan just date raped us all.
What do you mean? I got date raped.
Your name is Frindom, not Bill Cosby. Come on, man.
You, Frindom, you recognize 9 ghostly apparitions floating around you. And squinting your eyes, you think they're eyes a little bit, you see the sun setting over the top of a building, a rounded building, and you feel yourself drawn inside the roof.
Trippy.
From the inside, you see a series of white dots on the ceiling.
Since I followed him in,
all of you were there.
yes.
All of you were there.
Since I followed him in, can I do a chronomancy check to see if this is actual like chronomancy or some other kind of magic?
You can do an Arcana check.
Fuck.
Someone can do an
All right.
Arcana check because you're all there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll
Uh,
shake my head and I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
Thomas will step up and do an Arcana if you want me to.
Okay.
Please?
I
Somebody?
was pooping, so I need to get back to my computer.
For the pooping!
Public is fine for this one.
Public pooping? No.
For the
Ooh,
public
That
pooping.
sounds like a good way to break the law.
That sounds like a hefty fine, and it's like a lot of bad stares. Ooh.
You know these white dots have something to do with stars.
Wow, there you go, guys. Can I ask which stars? Do I recognize any of the stars?
You do. It looks pretty familiar to the night sky that you know, the night sky that you've been seeing.
Is there any particular place I would have seen this particular night sky? The
Outside.
dormitory? Outside.
Can I do a society check to see if I might remember where I might have seen these stars from the
You
city?
do a nature check.
Okay.
Shit, I was muted.
Damn.
I said, well, it's
Oh,
too
shit.
late now, but I wanted to say if I could assist with that, but
I will let one other person roll this.
What is it, a nature check?
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, I'll take it.
I'd like to.
Oh, yeah, I'll let you do it then.
Hey, Hank, save us.
Blind or public?
Public.
Public.
I was gonna say, we got 2 druids at the party, and neither of them are you, Brendan.
Cute.
Come on, man.
I rolled pretty good,
The
I
druid
think.
got the nature check. Oh, yeah.
Hank,
Right.
you do recognize these stars.
Ooh, hell yeah,
These
Hank.
stars are the constellation pattern for this very night.
At what time?
The midnight solstice.
Of this year?
No, of that night. The point where it is equal distance between sunrise and sunset. It's
Right.
the very opposite of light.
Right. But it's not like this year, or is it like 120
This
years
year
ago?
tonight.
It's this very night.
Okay. This very night.
Sorry.
I share that information with the group.
And everyone wakes up. Let's
what?
see. Can I have all 5 members of the group roll a d20?
I share
Man,
that
we
information
went
with
off
the
the
group
La La Land and
when
it
they
wasn't-
wake up.
Sick.
Damn it.
Damn, we
Wait,
went to
is it
La La Land
highest
and there
versus
wasn't
lowest?
even any jazz.
Are we going high to low or low to high?
Just keep rolling.
Wow.
Elquin, you wake up to Maru trying to shake you awake. What the fuck are you doing? Wake up!
Oh.
Sleeping. That man have a nap?
And you realize everyone's slumped on the floor, except for Frindom on the bed, obviously. And Maru was looking pretty concerned.
Friendom's fucking comatose face first on the bed. First of all.
Everyone had the same vision.
Okay.
Well, I rolled a 19, so I'm guaranteed comatose.
Elquin, you feel a
Something.
mental connection to Ankh, and you feel like you know this constellation well.
Okay.
You feel like you could recreate this in some way.
Ooh.
Okay.
My mind is thinking.
The mind's just thinking.
Alrighty. Do I have to wait for everybody else to wake up?
Everyone's awake.
Oh, okay. I'll look at Ankh and sit there and go, you know, this. For some reason I feel like I know this. I know this group of stars, but I can't put my finger on it. Give me a couple minutes. And so I'll run up. Oh,
Yep, you feel your contraptions in your room and your workbench calling for you.
yeah, I will run up to my workbench and I will find an old round, basically half of what Hammer and Spike rolls on,
Okay.
and I will start stabbing it, cutting out, the proper design for the constellation, and then I'll turn the light off in my room and stick a light bulb underneath it, and it'll show on the ceiling.
Okay. Give me a crafting check.
Oh God.
All right, master and crafting automatic. Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
that's wrong class.
Time for that one.
You should meet
My roll
That
have
one
sucked
gang.
today. Yay!
Hey.
As you stick the bulb in there, the constellations make some sense, but you think to yourself that going out to the stars doesn't make any sense, but going from the stars out to you does make sense. And you take the bulb and you put it outside of the hemisphere. And the light from all the holes focuses on one particular point.
Okay.
Hmm.
So I will. I guess I'll yell down to the stair. I'll yell down the stairs and tell everybody to come up here.
I
All
rush
right.
up.
But before they get up here, I would tell them to bring a map of the area.
How are we gonna get that to scale?
Or how do we know where we start? I'll wait for everybody else to get upstairs.
Brandon's definitely gonna have a fun time getting up because he passed out in the worst fucking position for his back. But he'll
You're way too young to start having back pain.
hey, when you pop something out trying to lift something heavy, yeah, it starts early.
So you guys procure a city map. And you get north-south located correctly on there. And where all the light is focused on is the top of the cathedral. The cathedral of Hamar. That's Kamar with a Q.
Wait, Hamar with a Q? What?
Yeah, Kamar with a Q.
Sure. Why not?
Can I get a spelling with that?
Hamar. Okay.
Just
It's
it.
in chat. Yeah.
Like Omar, except with a Q.
Well, except for Omar spelled with an O, not an A.
Yeah, like Bill, but with a Q.
You know, like Anthony with
But
a
with
J.
a Q. Yeah.
And the sun is setting at this point. And the moon is coming out.
Well, if I'm not to be mistaken, it sounds like we got a time clock against us, people. So let's get a move on.
I'm rested enough. Oh, I'm ready.
Right
Right.
behind you.
To the flying car.
Wait, what?
Okay. all 11 of you pile into this thing. Plus
Straight clown carring
it. You know what? Actually, Augustus has what's the douchey equivalent of like a Cadillac in universe?
The Cadillacs aren't douchey enough. We all know that he's got some kind of
Oh,
BMW.
he's got a Beamer. Yeah, he's got a Beamer for sure. That he puts his crew in. And there's a bunch of like flip down seats that are thick and heavily cushioned. But there
and
are
TVs on the back of them, motherfucker.
but there are a couple of dings on the flying car.
Ooh.
It's a bad driver.
We get in our
Air pockets come out of
1970s Oldsmobile.
Yeah.
It's not potholes, it's air pockets.
Freaking doors held on by duct tape.
I get the back window. I get the back window.
I'm experienced with driving these things. I think I can keep up with them.
How many dings do we have compared?
Ooh, that's a good question. Who's been the lead driver this whole time?
I think I have. Hank.
All right, Hank, give me 3d20s rolled.
Please tell me that you're a better driver than.
Separate. Oh,
Okay.
hell yeah.
All right, give me 2 more.
Yes,
All right.
Damn.
he's a good
Oh, it's-
driver. Ooh,
Well, other
that
than
would just make
that one thing.
fell asleep.
Dude, he was a phenomenal driver.
Hero point! Hero point!
That fire hydrant came out of nowhere, okay?
Who the fuck makes floating fire hydrants?
So yeah, yours isn't that badly dinged up. There's a little bit of scratches on it, but it's fine. So you guys fly to the just as the moon reaches its apex in the sky.
Ooh.
And you see a round roof.
Is it a dome?
Yes.
Oh, bitches love domes.
And Augustus pulls up next to you.
Does he hit us?
He does not.
The son of a bitch door dinged us.
It's evident that.
Hey man, you threw your coffee at him. Of course he's gonna fucking door ding you in the middle of traffic.
It is now in my head canon that friggin' Augustus is a worse driver than Ank by a large, very obvious
Mile.
margin.
Damn right.
So just buy him another one.
Exactly, right? He's got Richmond.
I've got the wrong Ron Burgundy story going through my head where he hits the guy with the burrito.
Nice. Alrighty. Well, get my gear settled. Grab me stuff my shield out and put my hammer on my back and water fang in me hand.
No. Spear Happy's gonna get out and he's gonna go, all right, I think you've had enough fun here. Come on.
What do you mean?
No. I'm the one wearing the sheath still. Come on.
I even like polished her.
Frindom, give me
Okay.
a fortitude
boy.
saving throw.
Oh boy.
Fuck.
Blind,
Man, I don't have
blind.
my hero point. Oh fuck. All right. Rolled this one already.
Blind.
Blind. Saved me.
Maybe.
Okay. Spear Havoc, give me a blind fortitude save.
Wonder if I might actually have a better fortitude modifier than him. Big
You
monkey boy
do.
me.
I know you do. Trust me, you can beat a +1.
Spear Havoc. Frindom is holding on to it, but the sword appears in your hand.
Okay. Well, yeah. I'll go.
All right, fair enough.
I'm just gonna stop him and go. I didn't think I was worthy. Wait, why? What are you doing in my head like that? Anyway, I'll sheath him, and I'll walk out with right behind Frindom.
I'll be like, I had my moment. I'm good.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a roof. Are you just walking out into thin air, or what are you doing?
Absolutely. We're gonna plummet 40 stories toward death.
Is there any spots that look like we can get into the cathedral from the roof?
All of the entrances are on the ground.
Alrighty, let's delve up or down and up. As above, so below.
Okay, so you go down to ground level, and the doors are locked. Even though it is a temple to the moon, it does not open at nighttime.
Hank, weren't you messing with locks earlier?
Absolutely. I can probably get through these.
All right, cool. 'Cause I don't feel like breaking into stuff around here.
Elquin will kind of cock his head and turn towards Hank and go, "Have you ever picked any locks before?"
Oh, yeah. Many times.
Where?
Oh, back in my youth.
Oh.
Oh, don't you worry your little head, you sweet summer child.
Hell, part of it is how I survived. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You gotta be careful, though, because you know what happens if they catch you picking a lock?
Death.
They're gonna
Can't really deal with stumps.
They're gonna break your ankles.
Oh, zing!
Oh, damn. I'm so surprised it's taken us that long to do something like that.
Right.
Oh,
yes,
shit.
give
Was
me
I not supposed to add a hero point to myself for listening to that?
Hey, give me a thievery check to pick this lock.
Hidden?
Nope, public's fine.
Okay.
We get to see your progress.
Ciao. Wow.
Ooh.
It's a pretty easy lock. It you do bind it once, which is kind of embarrassing, but you do succeed. And with a very movie like the moonlight behind you illuminates the floor and the floor disappears
Wait, what?
into stairs going down.
Well, I said it first. As above, so below. And I'll gingerly start walking down the steps.
Cowabunga. Call of Freedom.
The steps are 3 feet tall once the ceiling starts going over them.
Jesus.
And you get the feeling that only the smallest in your group are meant to go down here.
Can I do a quick check for traps around the area?
Sure, give me a blind perception check.
I like how this was asked after Freedom and Spear Epic already went down a bit.
Well, that usually happens.
You get to the point that it's like too hard to fit down more, basically.
It's like, damn it.
Ank, you don't see any traps.
All right.
The steps are just the right size for your little legs, and unlike basically everything else in the world, it really feels like this was made for you. This is your size, which is a very strange feeling because it's really felt to you like you're sort of in someone else's world for everything else.
I quickly check my pack to see if there's anything I can do to help my teammates get down here, but alas, I can't find anything really that would really help.
And they can still see you from up there. The stairs don't turn a corner or anything. It's just, it gets really narrow and really low. And it'd be hard for them to climb their ways back out, but you can fit down here very easily.
All right, is
Just
there
keep going, man.
Is there anybody
Down
else
the stairs,
that wants to go with me?
Oh,
there's only one person who can.
yeah.
One other person that can.
And Thomas drew the fucking death card, man.
Well, and I thought
Reverse
Thomas
death.
was a gnome as well, so that's why.
He is.
Yeah, that's what you want the guy that drew the death card to go with you down the dark tunnel?
You drew the reverse death card. That means that you will live. It's the reverse
hang on.
death, you know. Other than death
I think
is
it's
life.
I think it's time for Spear to do the one thing that every 14-year-old would have done in this situation. Oh, come on. Don't be a pussy. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on there.
You
Double
got
dog dare
this.
ya. Or
Peer pressure.
Thomas will head with ink down the stairs.
Okay. As the two of you, not abreast because it's very narrow, but one after another, you get to the bottom, you find a small sarcophagus.
Okay.
What do you see?
Thomas kind of wants to take a look at the religious drawings or see if there's any words or anything, ornaments that he would recognize whose coffin this is. Could do either a religion or hopefully a cultism check on.
Give me a religion check.
Hold on. Yeah, I would like to assist.
Okay.
And the assist is public, right?
Yes.
Fuck.
Okay, so that is
hey!
a success.
Nice.
It's a plus
Oh, yeah.
1 to your roll.
Nice.
Okay. It is. Okay, we'll get back to you in just a second, Elquin.
Ooh, somebody got dragged down.
There's an item just called the Wayfinder Finder. Serious.
It's for wayfinding your wayfinders.
Tom,
Command.
look
Oh.
up. Say, you know what? I've seen these marks. I know exactly who's in this coffin. It is canon. But for the life of me, I can't remember where I know that from.
It's who?
And then we cut to Elquin. What are you doing?
Gonna kind of nudge and go, what is the scariest animal noise you could make to send it down the hallway and scare the shit out of them?
Ooh, that's a very good question. I've been working on my bear here recently. Mostly predator calls. I actually don't know very many scary animal noises.
Does the bear call sound like grar?
No. They just snort. They don't make that much noise. That's the crazy thing that most people don't realize is that like most predators don't make a whole lot of noise. Generally.
Make a scary animal noise at him.
All right, fine. He's gonna do a cougar screech.
Give me a nature check, public, to see how accurate this is.
All right.
Come on, Nat 20.
That would be funny. Nature. All right. Public, you say, or blind?
Yeah, public.
Public. All right. Big monkey, no whammy. Yeah. That was
All right. That's a fairly believable cougar scream that happens.
Let me see if I can find a soundbite for that, so you guys know what I'm referencing.
Can I do a counter check to see if I recognize that as an actual cougar or just somebody making noise?
Sure, absolutely.
I was going to say, same for Thomas.
Give me an easy nature check.
Oh, come on.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
That is a
terrible.
real cougar. There is a cougar
That is a
inside.
dead ass cougar behind
Son
you
of a
guys.
bitch!
Baby, you boys better prepare.
That is fucking hysterical.
I seen that
so
plus
here's the thing
9 and I'm
about
like,
cougars.
I got this. Yeah, nope.
So
Nope.
For just a little bit of reference here, cougar screeches are quite often mistaken for women being brutally murdered in the middle of the night in the woods. So there you go, in shit posting for you.
Wow, that's awful.
Yup.
Okay.
Oh fuck!
We return to our Nomi friends.
Whole ass cougar screech.
Who are both now running from the cougar at the stairs.
Yeah.
Cower in the end.
I don't have to outrun the cougar, just you, man, just you.
So the practical joke goes through, and then you find your way back to the sarcophagus.
Can we do an athletics check or an acrobatics check to see who gets first out of the tunnel?
Yeah, give me athletics, both of you. We'll see.
See who
Athletics.
gets eaten last.
Oh, it's a close race.
Holy
is
shit!
close.
They were going
Narrowly
fucking live.
I'll once again reply, hey guys, I know who's buried in here. It's Lord Danon.
Okay.
Did you guys hear that screaming? I'm really concerned. I think there's something in here with us.
Nope, I don't think so. I think we should just keep going.
Hank, is that a wet spot on your pants? Are you doing okay?
I'm good, thanks. No, that's not it.
Oh, the stupid shit we do.
Yeah.
Just remember who can sneak into your room at night.
And as you crack open the sarcophagus, let's see, who's the one opening it?
I will.
Who was that?
Dumbass.
Thomas. All right. Thomas, you see a strangely bonded amulet with a sun and moon. And once you touch this amulet, you hear a deep voice begin to speak to you. And the voice says, next time on Dragon Ball Z,
use the force.
And
That was
that is
fun.
today's session. So no combat because we've been having a lot of combat, but the kind of culmination of a lot of like plot points
Yeah.
coming together here, sort of revealing the greater story as a whole.
Greater scheme of things.
Yeah.
It's kind of
I
nice
liked
to have
it.
a
It was
slow
fun.
session every now and then,
Facts.
Yeah.
We do have a little bit of extra time. So let's have everyone just go over like what they got for leveling up.
Yeah. Friendem got a nice fight boost from level 7. I get armor expertise and weapon specialization, so I just do more damage with my weapon, and I have a higher AC for my armor, like 27 standard before I raise shield. I got fleet for my general feat, so I move 5 feet faster, so I got 30 feet of movement speed. 7 also unlocks a little double meaning with untrained improvisation, so I now get my my level added to all of my skills. So it's like my thievery is a +8 if I needed to do it.
Oh, cool.
Even
Alright.
though I'm like untrained.
Spear Epic, what'd you get?
So, I can't remember off the top of my head.
And
Where is
master and athletics.
Where is my path builder? All right, so play up to my medicine because I am Spear Havoc after all.
8 people at once.
Yeah,
Or medic.
yeah, a lot. Most importantly, I got a ludicrous modifier on my medicine skill now. But the most important thing I did, though, is that I got advanced first aid, which allows me to, instead of, or I guess when using medicine or administering first aid, I can reduce a sickened or a frightened condition by 2 if it's successful.
Or entirely on a critic success. Cool.
Yeah. So we've now got something that we can do against sickened condition now, which is awesome. I think that's pretty much it. I got third doctrine, which gives me some training with weapons, but that's whatever.
And you got Vital Beacon.
Oh yeah, that's right. Spells. Yeah, I got Vital Beacon. Speaking of which, I want to talk to you about a spell here in a minute. But
yeah, it's end of session. Go ahead. What is it?
Well, I was wondering if you would let me use Cloak of Light, which is uncommon.
First off, what does Vital Beacon do?
So
touch him and we get health.
Mm-hmm. So I can spend a minute casting it, and then until my next daily preparations, you guys can get health by just touching me. So the first person who touches me, restores 4d10 hit points. The second person gets 48. The third gets 46, and the fourth person gets 44 hit points. After that, the spell ends, and I have to recast it if I have a slot for it. So,
but I think it's. What's the duration on it? Because I think it's like a daily prep.
Until the next daily preparations.
Oh, no, that's right. Yeah, you can precast it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, Cloak of Light though is fucking cool though.
Oh yeah, you can do Cloak of Light. That's fine.
Okay, cool.
Living creatures that begin their turn adjacent to you recover 2d4 hit points.
This is my evil plan to become even more tanky by not being the tank.
And it also might be good for, maybe some undead enemies that might be coming up.
That too, yeah, it'd be awesome for those.
All right, Elquin, what'd you get?
So I picked up Die Hard.
Yeah.
Which was already scheduled to be it.
Which is a Christmas movie.
Yeah, it is a Christmas movie. Obviously,
one with Tom Cruise?
Master in crafting, so it gives me my Master Overdrive. I finally got weapon specialization for the gun.
Nice.
And for breakthrough innovation, I got anti-magic, so I am better. I am like +4 in all my saving throws.
No. Against things that target the armor directly.
Yeah, and then I think it's +2 for all the other saving throws.
+1. Yep.
Oh, +1. Sorry.
Cool. And you got a Master Overdriver.
Yep. So when I do hit, I do even more damage.
Yep.
But yeah, I didn't get any spells.
I've never seen this. You get 4 different class feats at level 7. That's crazy.
Who does?
I guess it's just like upgrading your reflex expertise, but he's got 4 entries there.
Yep.
Damn.
Crazy. Okay, Thomas, what'd you get?
Tom asked for a feat. Just thought hard and listened to everyone, so we got Die Hard.
Yeah.
And as far as spells, he got his 4th level spell. Let me find it. Phantasmal Killer. Basically a spell that makes the enemy damage itself while it's frightening itself. That's not that big of news. The best thing Thomas got with a new level is all new signature spells. So I now have 4 fears, 3 calm emotions, and 2 paralyze.
Nice.
And that's all I got.
All right. And Ink.
All right, I increased thievery up to expert level. Then I got Ancestral Paragon, which gave me the Gnome Obsession feat. And I picked Chronomancy, so I am now master in Alcohol and Chronomancy. And then I got Expert Spellcaster. And then for 4th level spells, I picked Sanguine Mist, which drains vitality from the living to bolster my own, giving me temporary hit points. I got Blood Spray Curse. If I inflict a, inflict a curse upon the target that causes any wound to gush blood. The target must attempt a Fortitude save, and even for a success, for 1 minute, the first time each round the target takes at least 10 piercing or slashing damage from a single strike, it takes 2d6 additional damage of the same type. I got that, and then I got Divine Wrath. You can channel the fury of your deity against foes. Yada yada. Let's see.
I like how healer's tools got changed to healer's toolkit.
You deal 40-10 damage of the alignment of you choose. Creatures that match the alignment. And alignment is no longer
It's just spirit damage. Yeah, it's just spirit damage now.
So 40-10,
which is implemented in Foundry now.
Yeah, 40-10 spirit damage. If they roll a success, half damage, failure, full damage, and sickened 1. Critical failure, full damage, and it's sickened 2. While it's sickened, it's also slowed 1.
Sick.
And then we got I put Impending Doom as my signature spell. So that's heightened +1. Let's see. It takes 3 rounds to reach its conclusion. The target must attempt a will saving throw to determine the effects. At the end of the spell's duration, if the target was affected, the target witnesses its death and takes 66 mental damage. If they roll a critical success, it's unaffected. Success, the creature is unaffected for 1 round. On the second round, it becomes flat-footed. Finally, on the third round, it becomes frightened 1, and at the end of the third round, it takes half damage. On a failure, creature is immediately flat-footed. On the second round, it becomes frightened 2. Finally, on the third round, it also becomes stunned 1, and at the end of the third round, the creature takes full damage. Then on a crit failure, the creature is immediately flat-footed and frightened 3. On the second round, it becomes stunned 1. Finally, on the third round, it also becomes paralyzed. At the end of the third round, the creature takes double damage. And that
does take 3 turns.
Yeah, it does take 3 turns. And then that is heightened 1, which increases the damage by 2d6 on level 4.
A lot of deeps. Yeah, so we are going to go and have some more combat probably next session. But the following session is going to be Trevor's campaign.
Yep, back to Abomination.
Yeah, so we're going to do Abomination on the 28th. And then on the 5th, we're going back to Katmu. And then I'm assuming that we're not going to do Pathfinder on the 26th because it's the day after Christmas.
Probably not.
I'm whatever for it, but if you guys want to take the day,
yeah, I'm whatever for it too. But usually, people have like families in town and stuff. So
that's kind of where I'm at. Like, if I have time,
let's
let
leave it in
know,
the air for now.
Yeah, I won't know until we get a lot closer. So
yeah, but I'm just looking out ahead. So if that does end up happening, probably what we'll do is Katmu for the 5th and the 12th, and then Abomination on the 19th.
Okay.
If we do end up doing that.
Okay, and as far as everything, I am down here till the 14th. And then I don't know if I'm coming back home or not.
All right.
So, and
Oh.
Cam Dad wants you to call him.
Okay.
Cool. Well, it was a good session, guys. Thanks for being attentive for a slower session. Laid out a lot of important groundwork.
There was a lot that happened.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would call it slow.
Yeah, I think
There's been some nights I rarely take that much notes, and yet I've got a decent bit here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
there was a lot of stuff.
I think I'm bookmarking the stream. I'm definitely gonna have to go back for a refresher later.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to get something to eat, boys. I will see you next week.
Me too. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the abomination vaults.
Later, staters.
Later.
Later.
Hang on, Trevor.